watch daily videos, and ace your GRE preparation. Don't forget to click on the bell icon and subscribe to the channel.
Hey all, hi, this is Aishwarya once again and welcome to the channel. So today we are going to talk about the top 10 study abroad secrets that you would never know or nobody will ever tell you. Okay, so before beginning this, I just want to update you on that, if you are, a lot of people have started with lot of students have started in fact with Monday and Friday lectures. So every Monday, every Friday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. lectures are going on. Monday we have GRE Quants lecture and Friday there is GRE verbal lecture. And for applications, like helping the students with the applications, preparing their SOP, LOR, I am taking consultations every Saturday. So you can check out the course link below. You can use the coupon code GREKing50 and you can avail some discount as well. More about me, you guys already know that I have been mentoring students from past 3.5 years with their GRE preparation, how to improve your GRE scores, or maybe how to shortlist a university, what are the options and how can they get scholarships, and in term with their preparation as well as their study abroad applications. Okay, so I'm in Boston right now, but IST 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And morning 10 a.m. to 12 noon is the time wherein I can set up a 30-minute slot. If you want to book a 30-minute slot, all you have to do is you have to give your profile on grekingforstudents@gmail.com, or there is a form in the description. Okay, so you can fill that form up and you would get an email or a call to actually set up an appointment with me. So that is how I can help you out. Now let's begin with today's video. Okay, so talking about the top 10 study abroad secrets that nobody is going to tell you, but I am going to tell you right now. First and the most important thing is, while you are planning to study abroad and applying to universities, always consider an option of getting scholarships. Okay, scholarships, all the universities have a space for scholarships. All the universities have a department which is called as the financial aid department, that reviews your resume, your profile, your applications, and chooses you, or tells you whether you're eligible for a scholarship or no. Okay, and there are a lot of scholarships options also available, like there is something called as merit scholarship, there is something called as graduate assistantship, there is something called as being a teaching assistant or a research assistantship. So all of these are scholarship options available. So people who are of the opinion that okay, I might not get a scholarship, or because my profile is not good, or I don't know that what kind of scholarship can I get, or I'm not very sure about whether I should apply or not, unless and until you ask for, you are not going to get it. So that is something that I want all of you guys to keep in mind, that you always have to ask for a scholarship. You always have to reach out to the admission officers, send them emails and ask them that what's the procedure of applying to scholarships. Some of the universities, they review your application and they give you automatically, like directly, you do not have to apply. But for some of the universities, you actually have to fill up forms and apply. And apart from all of this, there are a lot of other sources also, which I'll talk about in some other video, how you can actually avail a lot of scholarships abroad. Okay, moving ahead to the next and the most important secret that nobody is going to tell you is apply early. Okay, I've been there, done that, seen lot of students not getting a place in a particular college because they were very late in the admission cycle. Their profile was good, they were completely eligible, their scores were good, but waiting for round 2 and round 3 is not advisable. If you delay your applications, and if you are trying to not applying round 1, so round 1 for majority of the universities starts in the month of October, November, and round 2 is somewhere in Jan, and that which is followed by round 3 in March. Okay, so round 1 is the time wherein you have to apply. So this is the time when you have to actually start preparing and plan your GRE somewhere in the month of September. That's the last time that you can give it, so that by October you have everything ready and you can actually start applying. Okay, so this is very important that you apply early. Later on people regret, so that's like one secret which you should keep in mind if you are planning to go abroad next year. That's in fall 2021. Okay, moving ahead to the next point is or the next secret is, be open to new things. Okay, you have been with your parents, or you have been at a particular place, and in India, whichever part of India you were in, you had like, your set of yeses and nos, that, these are the things that I would do, these are the things that I would not do. And sometimes a lot of people are not very adjustable. So be open to new things in terms of new food. It might sometimes taste weird, and sometimes you might find something like, really good, really tasty. Or maybe if you are going to a particular place, sometimes you might like the snow and cold, and sometimes you would get bored out of it. So be ready for all the new things and new experiences, and take it with an open heart. Because if you are not very ready, acceptable and adjustable, then you are always not going to enjoy the experience of a study abroad program. Okay, so that's very important. New culture, new place, be ready to explore and be open to every new thing that is thrown upon you. Okay, moving ahead to the fourth secret that we have is learn the monetary system of the country that you're going to and the exchange currency. I am in Boston right now, US dollars. When initially you come, everybody has the habit of actually converting it to your rupees back there. So which is actually, it's a currency change, so you actually cannot compare rupees and dollars. Okay, because if you are spending here in dollars and there you are spending in rupees, so it's a currency change. Right now as I talk about, there is going to be like, 76 rupees, like $1 is equivalent to approximately 76 rupees. So it's a huge change. So you actually cannot go to the store and think about, okay, so a Maggie packet is costing you worth $2, so 2 into 76, oh my god, I cannot buy this. So it's very important in order to do this also, that you understand the currency and engage system, exchange system of the country that you are going to. And don't do this which I just told you, because every time you go to buy something, you would actually start calculating, which is a bad idea. Stop doing that, otherwise you will not enjoy. It's a currency change. Even if you start calculating, it is not equivalent. Okay, next and the fifth interesting secret that I would want to tell you is being homesick is normal. Okay, you are in a completely different country. Being in India, you always see a lot of diversity in cultures and lot of festivals. It's all colorful, vibrant, lot of people, relatives, families, functions, and lot of things. And when you go abroad, depending on which country you go to, so you would find a different culture. And you are staying, and the foremost thing is you're not staying with your family. So initially you might feel a little homesick. Some people feel it at a later stage, like initially they are very excited, but few days down the line they feel kind of homesick, because you always look back to your parents, family, and the ease that you had, because you are also independent here. Okay, so you are independent, you have to cook yourself, you have to do your own clothes, make your own bed, and do everything by yourself. So there would be a point, everybody has that point, that you would feel homesick, and that's very normal. That's also a phase, so just get over it, enjoy that phase also. You would get over it definitely. Okay, moving ahead with the sixth top secret that I want to tell you is learn the social norms. Okay, so talking about US here, so here you have a culture of networking with people, striking a conversation with everybody and anybody, and that is what people here appreciate. Okay, so you also have to ensure that you read more about the culture and the social norms and practices that they follow, because when you come here, so you would not feel that you are not taken inside in that particular community, or you would feel that very weird getting adapted to the culture that's there. So it's always a good practice to actually read this about the social norms and learn about them. And when you come here, when you see that, you can actually adapt to it, because going abroad, more than the education or the graduate studies that you're doing into, it's also about an experiences. And over a period of time, you also grow up, because you are very independent, and there are a lot of challenges that you might have to face, and which are going to be good and bad, and that's how you grow up. So just learn more about the social norms and try to adapt to them. Coming ahead with next point, which is the seventh point, is everyone is nervous. Okay, you are, for majority of you, it would be the first time that you are going to be away with your families, all by yourself, all alone. and it's okay to be nervous. A few months down the line, everything's going to be fine. You would get adapted. Once you come here, your life is going to be like, you would have your graduate school, you might also work on campus. For your on campus job, you would have a lot of assignments, you would have a lot of for example, projects or group discussions, and you would be occupied. Okay, and plus you have to do all the things by yourself. So being nervous is also good, but few months down the line, you would actually adapt and you would start enjoying this new phase of your life. So even if you are nervous, it's okay. Everybody is nervous. They might or they might not tell you, but yeah, that's the case. So that's the seventh secret that's there. Moving ahead to the ninth top secret is study abroad experience sticks with you forever. Okay, the friends that you make, the faculties that you actually come across, and sometimes you would fall in love with a particular faculty, the way of teaching, the group discussions, practical assignments. Because postgraduate study experience, and that to study abroad experience, is something that's going to be there with you forever, because ideally it's going to be the last piece of education that you're actually adding or to your cap. Okay, so just enjoy that experience, and because the more you nurture it, the more you enjoy it, that's how you are going to value it more. So that's very important. Moving ahead with the 10th and the last top secret for study abroad programs is you don't need a lot of money to have fun. Okay, since you would be managing your expenses and you would be coming over to a lot of new experiences, so it's not always, you would realize over a period of time that you don't need a lot of money to have fun. Because when you are staying with your friends, and everything is divided, and maybe if even if you have to go to a nearby place which is 1 hour to the place from the place where you are staying, or 2 hours from the place, and if you have to book an Airbnb, everything is not going to be that expensive. And in order to have fun, just walking down from your home where you are staying to your university will also give you fun. So it's not always that you have to spend a lot and party, and that's only how you get fun. But experiencing these small new things and experiencing all the cultural norms, knowing more about the people, understanding the cultural diversity is itself going to create a lot of fun and excitement when you are here. So yeah, these were the top 10 secrets, or top 10 experiences if you want to call them, straight from US Boston. So if you guys like the video, do hit the bell icon so that you get notifications whenever I release a new video, and share it with your friends who are already in US or who are planning to go to US, so that it helps them as well. Moreover, about the study preparations, applications, all you guys know that there is a link given below. You can use coupon code GREKING50 to avail some discount, and if you can fill the form or send me an email, I can set up a 30-minute consultation with you also. Okay, so this was Aishwarya, and I'm signing off, and I'll see you for the next class. Bye bye.